welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm gonna show to you my guest for today's vlog, my husband. Yay!
My husband, his name is Nathan. We are married with our fur dog, baby child.
Yep. So for today's video, we're going to answer some questions from TikTok regarding question for our relationship and also the processing of the papers for the K1 visa. So this is just a random questions that we're going to answer for you guys. So I'm gonna start. So someone here asked why our relationship came out for 6 years. So she's asking for that one.
What, 6 years?
Oh yeah, why our relationship came out like 6 years after we got married.
What relationship came out?
I like why our relationship like 6 years, and then after 6 years or 5 years we just got married, stuff like that.
3 years we were friends that were just like pen pals, and I was gone for a while, another place, and during that I decided to express my feelings for her, and then that took another 3 years after that for us to actually get married, because it took 2 years for the visa and all that.
So follow-up questions: where did we met, or how did we met?
We met online through a friend.
So we met online through his friends. Yeah, his friends. And then like his friend introduced him to me. Is that the right one?
I introduced her to her sister and a bunch of other people. Her and I added 2 people, and they were sisters, so that's fun. And she didn't really talk to me that much for like 6-7 months or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him like when he sent me a message, because I'm not interested with him, because I'm in a college and I have a boyfriend at the time. So yeah, after like 1 to 2 years, I guess, we already started building our friendship online. And also when my mother died, he also the one comforted me and was there for me. And also it took us 3 years to meet each other, I guess. Because it was COVID, and then the border was closed. So yep, that's the summary of our relationship. Yeah. Okay, next question. So what are the question immigration asked from me when I got here or came here? Is that the right one?
Yep.
So the question from the immigration, when I exit to the Philippines, they only ask my passport, my K1 visa, and the e-travel. And the immigration, my port of entry is in Dallas, Texas. So they asked me for my passport, visa, K1 visa, and also they what do you call that one in the English? They keep my yellow packet, the visa with that yellow packet folder. Yeah, they kept that one in the immigration in the Dallas, Texas. So that's mostly the question. It's just easy. You just need to bring the documents that needed. And so there is a question here. What would be the advice, because her LDR, long distance boyfriend, which is foreigner, they will met in the first time. So what's the advice that we can give for a first meeting with foreigner?
I feel like you know each other pretty good online, so just continue that way and don't be, well, it might be awkward initially, but I mean, if you talk to each other enough, I feel like you should be comfortable with each other. Now, if you act like, if you think it's going to be weird and awkward, it probably will. So just kind of treat it like you have been before. It's probably FaceTime and other stuff. It's the same thing, except they're right there. And you can touch them.
Just be yourself, right? Be yourself and just prepare to be pretty. Of course, you will be meeting first
her
time.
Job. It's not my job.
You will be meeting first time, so you need to be pretty and just to be presentable when you first met, and just be natural, be yourself. So that person that you will be meeting will be more comfortable with you, right? Yep. So someone asking what are the requirements that they need to gather to file for K1 visa.
Requirements?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I think I remember. It is a lot.
Can't remember, but there would be a website on that one that you can go.
It's the...
What was that website?
It's the immigration website.
For K1 visa.
Yeah, this is a while ago for us, so my brain don't remember it that good. I mean, it's a bunch of basically paperwork you need. A lot of it, some you need notarized. You need, of course, proof of relationship. You need pictures of a relationship.
First met.
You need texts. Kind of reasons shown why you guys together. Your feelings toward each other over time. They're the same.
Your communication, but the first really general requirements for filing is you need to meet in person, because if you don't met yet, it would consider as, they will neglect your process or requirements. So so next questions. How many years have we been together as a couple before we got engaged? So we know each other 2017, 2018 we are not yet in a relationship. So 2017, 2018,
2019.
Yeah, we started dating 2019, 20, 21, 19, 20, 21, 23. Huh?
Yeah.
5.
That's not. It's 4 years.
4 years. Yeah, we are 4 years dating before we got engaged. We got engaged.
No, it was 3 years dating before we got engaged.
Last year.
It was 2 years ago. It was August. So it was a year and 4 months. 4 months ago. When we got engaged.
Yeah, so 4 years dating.
No.
3 years. 3 years.
19 to 22, August.
3 years. 21.
Yeah, sure.
19, 20. 20, 21, 22. So 3 years, yeah, we're in a relationship for 3 years. After that one, he asked me to become his wife. And
Say, hey, boo, you want to be my everything?
So.
And she hit me, so it worked out.
Yeah, because I'm beautiful.
Beautiful people. Yeah.
So here's another questions. What are the questions Manila Embassy questions to me during my interview for K1 visa? So I remember 5 questions. They asked me if I am working in the military, if my husband and I has a previous children or has a current children, if she also asked me if I know my husband criminal record. It's not a criminal record, but a record before for his violation. So I told immigration, yes, I know.
It's pretty much anything involving the law.
Yeah, and
police uniform.
Yeah, his violation before was like minor drinking.
They weren't big things.
Yeah, just a minor.
But they still kind of follow you, so they will look that stuff up. So
yeah.
You just need to be honest about it.
Yep. An important thing is you need to get that court record with a seal, so it would be valid for them. And the last question was, they asked me if we are married or previously married before. And since we don't have that kind of thing, so the question was just easy, and it took like a minute for me to finish the interview, and they got approved quickly, my visa. So it's just easy if you don't have any problem with the previous relationship. Yep, because we're both single and ready to mingle.
Not now, but sure.
So someone asked here if there's a Filipino store around Indianapolis.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot. Not a Filipino store, but they provide foods like store for food.
It's an international store with all sorts of different countries type of food. It's called Saraga, Saraga.
Yep.
But it has a lot of Filipino foods along with a lot of other countries' foods.
Yep. So you could go to Saraga and other.
There are other ones, but there's 2 Saragas in Indianapolis that are pretty mostly got what you'll need.
Yeah. So next question. She's asking how to adjust once you got here in the US, because some others are like having a jet lag, can't sleep.
That's for her.
Yeah, it's different here, guys. So it's not like, unlike in the Philippines, a lot of people outside. Here in the US, after I got here, it's like peace. The neighbor, they care, but they really doesn't go to your, apartment.
Everyone kind of minds their own business. They just they'll go ahead here.
No, chica.
Not really.
Yeah, I know.
We don't know where the people live around us.
Yeah.
I've had a guy before recently when it's icy out and there was ice on the windshield. Like, I was getting for work and there's ice on windshield, and he just poured hot water on windshield. And he said, "Let's make that money, brother."
They care, but they doesn't care about what you're doing.
But I never got his name or anything. I said, "Thanks, appreciate it."
Yeah, they're good, but they will help you, but they won't like chica. What do you call that one? The noises.
What?
Nuisance. Like you're telling about something to people.
Gossip?
Yeah, like gossip, stuff like that. They don't care about what you're doing, but they care, like totally care if you're having some difficulty around and they're watching you. So yeah, it's different here in the US. The heck?
This plant right here.
Why?
That's a little extra.
Yeah, we got the plant yesterday. $30 big one. Yay.
Yeah. That's her hat.
Yeah, so yep, it's different here in the US. People are minding their business. Also, it's different, like the what do you call that one, love? The motorcycles.
Most people
cannot commute easily
cars.
here. Yeah.
They do ride in motorcycles and mopeds, but transportation is car.
Yeah.
By most people.
You need to know how to drive, because in the Philippines it's fine if you don't do driving, because we have a lot of tricycles, motorcycles here. You can't even
Well, you can get around. People and motorcycles.
No, you can't see motorcycles, tricycles here.
Tricycles, not really. Motorcycles, yes, and mopeds, yes. You won't see them that much.
Yeah, not much.
Usually, people in mopeds, they've had a bad driving record, so they're only allowed to drive on mopeds. But predominantly car. Or there's a public bus that does come. It comes by here, actually. In the city, there's a public bus system, but most of the time it's just driving.
It's like a schedule, right? Because in the Philippines,
yeah, it's got a schedule.
Lot of bus going on the road.
Well, this one, I mean, there's a bus that, like, where we live, which isn't really in the city or anything, but there's a stop that they can pick you up. I mean, I didn't use it because I have a car, but also, I mean, there's Ubers, there's Lyfts, there's that type of taxi service that pretty much will pick you up from anywhere. If you don't have a car for the time, she hasn't really used it yet, but I mean, if she need to, like say she starts working and we don't have another car yet, then she could just take a Lyft or an Uber, which she seems really happy about, but it is an option.
I'm not happy. I wanted to know how to drive.
No, yeah, I'll teach you how to drive.
Yeah.
Then it's getting a car.
Yeah. Yeah. So everything here, you need to know everything here. It's like being an independent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much when you leave your home. I got kicked out when I was 18. I was not a great kid, but kicked out when I was 18. Usually, I mean, so now it's getting a little later where they're in their 20s or so, but a lot of times when they do leave their parents and then they pretty much are responsible for themselves. Yeah. As opposed to in the Philippines where it's very family oriented and a lot of people just stay with their family. That's not the same here.
It's different. But here it's just like when you're 18, you could just apply for a job and it would help you.
So strong. So strong.
Like they will help you. The job can help you when you're 18 years old. It's unlike in the Philippines. It's different to get a job when you're 18 years old, haven't been graduated yet. So, yep, but you need to do your thing here on your own, right?
Yes, yep. I mean, we help each other, but it's not a big family or anything.
Yeah. Just,
Like my parents live an hour away. She's probably seen them 4 times, 5 times maybe.
Yep.
So it's not the same as it being in the Philippines.
Yeah. Yep. So the last question here is... Okay, this would be the last question and we're ending the vlog because it's already long. Mm-hmm. So, the question is... What would be the good advice for others that were planning to have a long distance relationship with a foreigner?
Go ahead. Oh yeah, actually.
You're the one.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
But we're both.
Yeah, I'm going to support you.
It's patience. Being able to kind of wait it out. That's probably the toughest thing, especially when you're dealing with immigration. Mm-hmm. It takes a lot of time. Waiting is difficult, but just try to tough it out. It will end and you will get together. It just takes time and patience and communicating with each other. Mm-hmm. And just talk to each other. Not all the time or every day is what she prefers, which we didn't really but keep contact with each other. Also you got FaceTime. You can talk to the family, you can meet some of the people without actually meeting them in person yet, so you get to know some of their family better. Like I saw a bunch of her family beforehand I even left. She saw my parents, a little bit of my family, but we're at a time where you can FaceTime everything, so it's a lot easier. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you'd have to make a phone call that cost like $5 a minute, so use the technology. Yeah,
right. Mm-hmm. And also like find a partner also that could handle the long distance relationship that is good to handle that kind of situation, because not a lot of long distance couple has a successful story, but you need to have like the same level of communication, of patience in doing that kind of relationship, so it would work, because others might gonna, you know, cheat and others are being loyal, so it won't fit for that kind of relationship for the both of you.
But also to go with that, if you end up questioning each other too much, then it causes its own type of problem. That
question.
No, yeah, like what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. But like, it's not greed. It's jealousy. Jealousy, thinking that, thinking the other person cheated, or like, what are you doing with them? Why are you doing with them? Why are you doing that? It makes you look like you don't trust the other person. It's okay to question a little bit.
Don't be strict too much.
But if you are continuously asking, who are you with? Why are you with them? Why are you with them? Who's that? Who are the girls? What's her name? What's her name? Then it makes it look like the other person, you don't trust the other person.
You're questioning.
Yeah. It's okay to question, but not
Yeah.
like all the time, like you're thinking they're doing something.
Yeah.
That, like, such as cheating.
Yeah. I don't question. Sometimes I question him
She did a
before.
little bit, but I mean, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't a lot.
Yeah, I was
But-
just, you know, just a slight, but not a big deal for me,
Yeah, because you still want to
because I trust him.
have the trust.
Yeah. Yep. But what's your thought about the engagement ring
What?
that I told you that someone gave an engagement ring to that girl, 299 pesos,
Oh.
and she said that, is it fine that I declined this engagement ring because it's only 299 pesos?
I never understood spending a whole lot of money on an engagement ring, like a lot of money. I understand it. I mean, the purpose behind it is what's important. It's good to get something nice, but I mean, at the same time, say the person doesn't have a lot of money or something. Our engagement rings weren't specifically expensive, but they weren't 299 pesos. But
I mean, he proposed to me without a ring, so
I got one the next day, but
Yeah.
it wasn't necessarily an engagement ring. But
it's
it was
just a
close.
temporary.
Yeah. It's the purpose behind it, but is what's important. If you're getting a ring just to show off to people, it's good to show off something in a relationship, but just to show it off to other people, then that's not necessarily the purpose of the ring. The purpose of the ring is that dedication to the other person for the rest of their life, and trust that you're putting in that person. I'm not a ring guy.
Fancy.
I'm not that fancy, but
I'm the one who chose this engagement ring and our wedding ring, so yeah.
But like even me, the importance of a ring is just because I'd be work and be like, what's the point of this damn thing anyways? And I'd be looking at them like, why is this so shiny? And I'm like, oh, I know why.
To remind you
It's reminding me
that you're married.
all the time. That's the point of it.
That you're married already.
So if it was 298 pesos or 100,000 pesos, doesn't really matter. It's the importance behind it. And if you sit online,
But their relationship is 9 years already.
so just because the length of it means he should spend more money on her,
I don't know.
I don't feel like that's a factor. Maybe there's some other reasons why they waited so long. Might involve money. Who knows?
Maybe.
But yeah. So I don't think that. But also, if you do get that ring, I wouldn't go all over online, just pointing out to everybody and arguing about it, just so you can get a little famous, little ooh.
Yeah, it's already, you know, they're just arguing. But yeah, like, it's just, I mean, sometimes girls would question why you get 299 pesos for a ring, and it's like an intimate event for our lifetime. I mean, I got that point from her, maybe, you know, but well, that's your thought, and everybody has different thought. But yeah, important thing is your husband love you. He's not rich, but he can provide with your family.
He can be rich. That'd be nice too, but not all of them are.
Yep, yeah. But like also he doesn't like what do you call that one, love? He doesn't punch you, he doesn't hit you, stuff like that.
Yeah, physical abuse is bad.
It's an important thing in a relationship, in a marriage, to have a happy family.
Well, you can argue, but you know, don't talk each other all the time or anything.
Yep. But yeah, I think that's it for our vlog, guys. Hope you like our conversation with my husband. What do you call that one? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my YouTube, and hit the bell. See, you know a lot. Yep, and hit the bell to bell the bell. So
for notifications next time she makes a video.
Yeah, yay! Thank you guys, and have a good day. Bye.
Bye. Okay.